Right, well, I thought I'd show this on camera. I thought we might get out this way, but I don't think we are going to get out of here somehow. Those wheels are just a tad too big to get out of here. So, really, the only way we've got to get out is that bit of hedge. I mean, you would have to do that in real life as well. The bit of hedge that you've got on the sheep field is the only way I can actually get out from this particular sort of place. So yeah, I thought I'd just show this on camera, me actually doing that. Yeah, this is going to be the beginning of the next session. I'm recording it. I just thought I'd get the jump on moving the harvesters, and this one obviously is over this side, so and it does need a bit of refueling, so I'm not going to catch that wall again. I've already done that once. Yeah, put the steps in because obviously it is a little bit. Gotta watch me pipe swinging round. The other thing is, I also thought that is not going to be much use. It's the only, yeah, the beautiful forage that we've got. It's only good for unloading. Ooh, you need to go around, don't you? Not going to get through there. That's what we said originally. Good job we know about the secret fields, or we'd be totally scuppered, or I'd have to build a ramp, which is what I would do really. Normally, I would not let this beat me. So you wouldn't in real life. You've got to make your equipment work, really. So of course, if we didn't have a field full of potatoes, we could go that way, but we have got that bit of hedge that's so small that in real life you'd have to tear it down. So I don't apologise for doing this because it's what's similar to what you would do in real life. You would literally have to tear the hedge out really for a big piece of equipment like this to sort of go literally through the hole that you'd make, and then you'd like put it back. So yeah, we've all seen it. It's, yeah, you can sort of see it's just here, a very, very small bit. Ooh, and that sorghum is looking a little bit special now. Yeah, I thought, right, anyway, yeah, just wanted to show you this little bit. You can, yeah, I'll carry on. But I'm going to get these done behind the scenes so that at least we're hitting the fields. I suppose we can, yeah, no, let's class this as the first bit of this session. I don't think the other harvester's engine is done, and we are going to have to drag the two headers through that with a tractor. So we could sort of have this as the staging point, really, looking at it, because all of my tractors are still started from like this very session. So you're the closest, so I think we should really be able to get. Oh, it's gonna. We'll see. It's gonna be. We should try. You should be able to. It's a little bit tight, to say the least. Even for dragging a header, especially a big one like this. It's a little bit about the right size for a header to go through just about. Then you've also got the length to worry about. So it's going to be a late turn. Let's just quickly start that harvester's engine before we use this side. We've just really got to go straight out and, yeah, start to turn late. Fantastic. Right, so then, let's just, yeah, watch me do this. Should be good, should manage it, because it's gone around the wide, but it might hit the back of the, yeah. So I'll say it's weird with things like this. It's, yeah, really, I think what we're going to have to do is, yeah, this sort of like lean it like that and let the harvester take the rest of the way, because there's practically no hedge here really. So we'll drop that there. Go and grab the other one. Right, yeah, I'm going to time lapse this though, because this is the harvest, so Nola Fields is a go, really. So I'm going to say my words, and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. Hello and welcome. I've done my usual trick, starting all the tractors and I'm starting to move off and I'm thinking, shouldn't we start the cameras really? So here I am. Yeah, I've stopped and I'm ready to crack on. We've got the first of the harvesters on last session. This is sort of a continuance, but really this is the beginning of a new recording session. So that's why I'm in a different place. I've started to gather everything together. And I was going to start back on the where we were before, but I thought it's about time you shifted this, like before you cracked on. So here I am, trying to like get a little bit of work done behind the scenes. But I thought, no, let's start the cameras. I always say that I'm transparent, but yeah, I mean, when you say that, you do mean that all of them. These are little tiny jobs, prep jobs, really. But yeah, a lot of people do say, "Oh, let's see everything." So here it is with everything. Yeah, well, almost everything. I mean, I've done what I normally do. If I jump into the grass one down by the sheep, I will, like, say, overload, and the water, I'll say fill and things like that, because you just would, wouldn't you? It's just silly not to do that, really. So yeah, it's about time that we actually did that. I've got the 125 tonner. Right, before we start, let's crack on. We'll chat while the harvester cracks on. We've got to get the second harvester in the field. I've got the course laid in, and we will indeed say that. Let's grab the other one, whose engine I have not started this time. Yeah, I've only half started, but I thought, come on, just get showing everybody. We'll keep the steps down to begin with, whilst we get down to the field, because it is tight. Yeah, even past these signs have got collisions, so you've really got to sort of like be on your A game and like just squeeze past like that. Thank goodness the indicators, I think, or reflectors are. Hang on a minute, wait. I think we're further on. Yeah, we've moved past here. We were here a long time ago, and then the classes assisted, and the telehandler had to be brought in, and I think we can just squeeze past if we sort of like squeeze into the hedge a little. It's a little bit tight, and I thought the other one squeezed past here quite nicely, so I don't know why that's all of a sudden so nasty. Things do wander in between sessions. We know this. Yeah, shouldn't be that strange to us, really. We just nudge that out a little. We're going to need the telehandler to do it anyway, so really, there's no harm, no foul. I tried to reverse in, but I did a valiant attempt, but it was like, no, it's not going to happen. So I thought, just grab the telehandler. It's I don't know whether it is possible in real life to reverse these, or whether it will be almost impossible, or what. I'm really not sure. No, we need to grab the other side, which typically I push that right into the field. But yes, it's not going to hurt if we do push it at an angle, actually. And I don't really feel bad about this because they're not that heavy. I mean, they're tons, obviously, but what I mean is, in the grand scheme of things, you'd like to think, all my life, yeah, but there's a lot of like light metal on it. It's more shape than anything else on a header. I mean, it is tons, and that's hitting a tree. Let's try and just scrunch to the right of the post. Yeah, might need to sort of squeeze past the tree, or we could try going higher than the tree just for a minute, and then bring it down before we collapse in a heap because we're too tall. Fantastic. Let's let that go by. Fantastic. And then we'll put it down. Because at least now we have actually got a bit of room now that the harvester has been. It's not so tricky. It's that first one that's always a bit of a pain. Right. And of course, when you've got last time they were all on the same day, I think, or that field was It's true, actually. Sort of, I'm quite sure that has to be a consideration. I would imagine a farmer probably does design his crop schedule a little better than this, and I would say that he'd probably put the canola in that field. I know why we didn't, but what I mean is really in real life, because he could then roll over this field without any problem to get to this one without like what we've done. But also, I'd imagine farmers also the opposite is also probably true too, where they really, yeah, have just got to crack on and they've got to go through the gates, which is, yeah, really quite true. So clear, load, activate, and this one is going to be right. Actually do something weird. No, it's right. Let's go grab. I have 2 tractors poised over the other side, and they are going to be needed soon. So let's grab that one and stick it on follow. Yes, this is what I was trying to say. I've got this 125 meter ready. Now it's weird. Sometimes when they say that, they stick in the space. It's like they can't ever escape from the collision. So we'll have a good look, see if it. No. Farmer Girl is a adequate, good driver, and she's managing quite nicely. So let's get these in the fields, and I think, yeah, this is, oh, well, the grass we have, that's true too. Yeah, we'll get these on the field, and we're going to leave them to their own device, and I'm going to have a go with the, I could have really done with this for the grass, but I don't think this has I don't think you can put grass in this if I remember rightly. So, I don't know this. Some things you can't, I think it's not bulk in the truest sense, although really it is sort of bulk. Yeah, I thought we'd grab that 125 tonner because it's the cleanest, but I'm thinking, where do we go? We have got that silo that's not too far away. Really, straw is soon going to fill. That's 400 tons, but I'm not sure whether what we're going to get out of this field, and we then can at least push that into the straw making mod, and well, both. We've got another one now, haven't we? So let's whip into here, and then we'll stick. The only thing I don't like, I've always said this, I prefer single courses because of what is going to happen next with grabbing the straw. Because I've now got to send the straw grabbing tractor behind on 2 separate courses, and it's so messy. Thank you very much, Farmer Girl. Yeah, ooh, well, if someone's close. Yeah, it's a real messy sort of way of doing things. This sort of like do half of it and then do the other half of it. Yeah, it is. It is very messy. So we're going to go left first, and we will assist a little, I think. Right, okay, we will not watch you trample the crops because we know you've got that special ability. We're going to grab this, and I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to sort of take over this. I am going to need a trailer. I was going to use that. I'm scrunching against the wall or something. Yeah, I am. I'm going to have to like come out slowly, I think. Ooh. It was me thinking I was quite... Ah, we need to do that. Where that goes down. Yeah, it did not like having a forage, even though it could take it, it would not have it as anything. The second you switch it on, it really did not like it at all. So I think we'll just, if I'm doing this, or I could take over when it's, yeah, that would be best, because we can't really do everything. We're going to have to sort of, it is on field 4 was the last field, so why don't we do that first? And then we'll just jump in when it needs emptying. Because we've got that, I did say this, the farm supply production in the field has, yeah, it's right in the middle of all 3. We can stick it all willingly in here, so let's do first, and I am going to say my words. We're going to jump in and out and do all of the 3 with this, but there is a bit of like leveling, smoothing to do that I did find on this course here, because we obviously put that down originally, it's got a bit of landscaping, a bit of smoothing. Needs dot softening. Softening just here. Doesn't like the ridgy bits. Let's put a bit of intensity on. It really doesn't like the ridgy bits here. It crunches and a bit more further up. Could cope with everything else. It was a bit around here too, where it goes. And I think there's a little bit here. I don't think there was much more than that. I think we're good. I would say. Yeah, even that was alright. Because that was not part of the course. Right, so how are we doing on our main field? Let's have a look how... Oh my life, they've not half covered some distance. They have. Right, so one of them's about to... We could actually assist once. Yeah, we will time-lapse it though still. There's a lot of jumping to and fro and all the rest of it. So I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I'm coming out of the time lapse a little early, just to sort of explain a few things. Now, the forage wagon crashed, so I had to reload the game. Or did start it in the same place, so it may look like everything was okay, but I had to stop. It crashes the game engine. May have noticed that it did a funny little flip with its, which is why I've gone around with its auger extended, because of it does, yeah, once it locks up, there's a few like that. The Mack Trucker Forage Wagon also does that, or used to do it. I don't know if it does anymore. I've not. It was very, when it was first released, it was very temperamental. It would, if you rushed its animation, it would crash the game engine, and it just wouldn't unload anymore. And that's exactly what that would do. That's why it wasn't unloading, because it was basically crashing, but it doesn't crash the game engine to the point where it goes wrong. It just goes wrong according to the actual mod itself, so therefore it doesn't crash the game properly. Yeah, the engine doesn't sort of crash completely where it does a mod crash. It's not that volatile, but yeah, it's I thought this shows the weak side of a forage. This particular side, obviously, because we've had to come all the way down here. I didn't realise. Obviously, it's ever so tight. It should actually be fairly full. Very tight getting to that. Oh wow, excellent. There you go. We're full. So we'll have a little bit left. We'll stick that in the main silo. Stick that in there. Yeah, the other thing we're going to have to do, because we may still be here in December. Oh, there's a lot of work still to do on the farm to sort of show it off how well we did. Well, we're still doing it, but what I mean is, yeah, it's weird how so it is sort of a bit of a, yeah, because obviously as a content creator, I'm looking forwards, but I don't know whether I should. Perhaps I mention things a little too quickly. It's because I'm thinking of the process involved, what we've got to do still. But maybe I ruin a bit of the magic by doing that. So I should just like crack on and not mention that just yet. But I suppose the other thing is it is something to sort of talk about. Yeah, it's I thought I'd leave that. Yeah, there. One of those needs a refill. So I think what we'll do is we will order camera. Let me just reset. I'm not sure if I've actually. I can't remember where I last ordered. I think it was down the shop. I'm going to grab one of the DS Powers sets of they're fantastic. I really love them. I know I said that last time, but yeah. So I'm gonna grab the biggie. This is for in the field refilling. Yeah, it is. So we'll hopefully remember to grab that next session. We'll take over. Yeah, it's ever so tight when you turn there. There's a tree, but then it's a right. I'd have to, if I mean to go down there, I've got to make it a bit bigger. I really did. I didn't do a very good job of TV's trying to switch off. Yeah, really didn't do a good job of sorting it out, basically. Yeah, it was quite a bad one. I wasn't really thinking, though, in my defence, about vehicles going down there like we've done it, basically. So, yeah, in my defence, that was not really... I mean, I did plan on cutting the field off, so I sort of... What I mean is I never thought the plan through completely. And you can tell. Yeah, I mean, normally I'll make that big. I didn't make it as big as I should. I think a vehicle can just about get down there, but it's bad. It is. I mean, I suppose it's the inner farmer, and you're not wanting to ruin too much crop. I think that deep down, it's probably that one more than anything. Because I have to fight my instincts. On Stone Valley, I did like a split a field, and we grabbed the stuff, and again, you're thinking about, oh, I don't want to ruin crop. Yeah, but you ruin more crop by actually not doing it properly than you do if you just... So, going forwards from that, I started to be a bit more generous if I've got a split field, because it's just false economy. It just doesn't work if you do that sort of process where you're like trying to be tight, because you end up like causing more problems than it's worth. So yeah, it did teach me a lesson. These must be patches of like grass where I lodged a bit of grass on to cover some marks on the field. So it's not cutting it. Yeah, I don't like putting the auger. The more you play up and down with it, it just glitches and it is a glitch. Oh no, there's a room at the end. Yeah, it really is just a glitch. You can, of course, on the Mac Trucker one, he did say himself, don't rush the animations, let the animations finish. But it was a bit more than that as well. But he did fix his, and then it worked. Still a bit glitchy, and it still is a bit prone to rushing the animation if you're like me and you're impatient. But I have sort of learned, because it'll only crash and burn, and then it's going to cost you 5 minutes real time to reload the game and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's sometimes patience is definitely the best policy. So I do apologise for having the auger extended. It's only for that very reason. I did think the silage additive had gone wrong. Didn't seem to be going down, but I think it's just. Is that a lot? It might be. It might be that it is a lot, and I'm just. Yeah, but it is going down. It just seems to be very, very slow. Not that I'm complaining. If anything makes it last longer, that's not a bad thing. But yeah, it is working. It's going. Now, yeah, it's gone out the window how much, but we've got what we've got. I was trying to do a scientific test once, that it all went to pot. You're trying to do way too much, so yeah, it's too difficult. You've got to concentrate. If you want to ever do a test, you've got to do the test. So no idea how much. We've done 2 unloads. It was 127 tons, but I'm not sure it was this field. I don't know that this was the one we were testing. So if it is, the amount's 127 tons, but if it's not, I have no idea which field it was that we were testing. It's a bit of a blur, if I'm honest. But I am pleased with the progress. There was a time, obviously this has been a behind-the-scenes work for a long time, because it's my favourite, but it kept getting bogged down, and then I've got lots of other Let's Plays, and I obviously dropped this one and put it down because it was a labour of love, but then I've finished everything, combined counties, the lot, so I'm on here and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I am really. The only other one I've got is Gold Crest Valley, and if time permitting, I am going to do that too. I'd like to at least finish the year out there, so that it's not just left in a precarious place. Keep on wanting to go to the sheep one, because that was the entire idea of it. But we've been buying, haven't we? And of course that's meant that we ought to push the silage, yeah, to the grass, because we've been buying it. I don't know why I suddenly started to do that. I think we ran out, and I keep forgetting, and now I'm just buying all the time, so I've got to pack it in. This is a thing of beauty apart from the glitch. Yeah, it's when it goes on level. Again, it's all about the trigger points. So we did do well, and I've not showed it yet. So we've got we need to just lift the header of that might. Oh no, lift. No, just wanted to lift. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Give me the necessary. So how well did we do on that huge canola field? That is the question that I'm probably sure is on everybody's minds. Also, how well did we do in the grass department? Let's have a quick look while we're this close. $306. I think that's about right. And I still never checked. Chatting away like and I've no idea yet. So 87,588 litres. I don't think that's bad. And we tidied up we we've filled our straw to manure mod again. And yeah, right, so we're making oil. So let's deliver this to our oil making plant and set it going. We've upgraded it once. I'm thinking that should be enough. But if we have to do what I did on combined cats and we have to go forwards, we will do. But that's really another reason why I don't do the last cut. We've done today, July, and obviously if you were staying, you would do one in September, October. But if I do it, because the BGA, especially this is a proper, if it was a Disturbed Simulations BGA, I would not hesitate. Well, no, I don't know. I've done it on even with Disturbed Simulations. It's beautiful, but it's still you still do have problems. As in, like, yeah, it's everything else processing, and then it's what happens after that. I don't never have liked doing the production shed. I don't like doing that. It's I always think it's good enough, but at the end of a let's play, it really could do with me doing that. Just really as a finishing thing to make it a bit more powerful, just so as it does things twice as good. It's really a mechanic to help in speeding things up, no other reason, and it's obviously so very reasonably priced as well that it doesn't even break the bank. It's yeah, it's just amazing. I kicked myself for missing the production chef for so long. Yeah, it was just sitting there in my mods for so long, and now it's like the farm supply production and the production shed are like just my right hand mods. Yeah, they are like I can't manage without these type thing. But I also realise sometimes I'll only do it, but not very often. I must admit I am a bit prone. If I've got a good mod, I'll use it. Ooh, okay, let's the overhanging things a little bit. That's the only thing with having the auger pipe. No, still not going to get it. Come on, we can do it. I have every faith. Third time, no, I don't know. Third time lucky. I've actually just got myself in a position that's right this time. Luck had nothing to do with it. Let's not muddy the waters with sayings like that. So let's get that done. And animals. We have not done the animals, have we? Right. So let's first of all go to. I think it's fairly because we upgraded it. It's fairly low now. Yes, so it is canola oil. Yeah, and it would do 6 times 5, 30 tons, but it will produce 15 tons. But it will also produce 15 tons of pig food, which is obviously worth a small fortune. So as we all know when we buy it, it's a little bit costly. So yes, let's just check. I did sort of do some of the animals. I did the grass, or the wool needs shifting. I think we'll start next session doing all of that. I think this session has been long enough. So yeah, we're not speeding time, but it's still only 9:37 in the morning. I did say we could do the animals in the rain. So next session we will pick up from that, get the animals done, and I'm going to leap myself over there. Yeah, might also. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's drive down to the shop. That's the one thing I'm going to do. Now then, I think you're here, aren't you? Yeah. So let's grab the very tractor that was on it that we've got already. It makes sense. It's not me favouring this. It is a very fast. It's around here somewhere. Next field. Yeah, it's the fastest tractor we've got. I think it's the fastest in the game, to be honest. Unimog. It's equal to the Unimog if you can call the Unimog tractor. It's a truck that's sort of been converted to a tractor, but it still fulfills the role of a tractor. So therefore, I'm going to lump it in there. 240, 251, something like that horsepower. The Unimog, beautiful bit of kit. Yeah, it reminds me of the Fendt GT. I mean, obviously, I've got the new Fendt GT made by Farmer Andy. It doesn't come in the sales very often now, and I've got to be honest. Yeah, I have tended to grab all the things. Yeah, for quite a while. I used to on FS19. Let's change view. On FS19, it probably would have been almost every. It was so, and it was slow in FS19, but it really was such a cracking mod that it was. I needed it for like fertilizing. It was my go-to fertilizer because of its additional storage, and it still has that in FS22. So I don't know why I suddenly don't do that every single sort of game. I don't like treat myself to have that one. The Farm Renders is different, but it's sort of better and sort of worse. Yeah, the I'm trying to think why is it worse? Why is well, the mower things. Yeah, you used to be able to on the FS19 one, you could grab a front mower and a back mower on it. You can't do that now. But yeah, the wireframe was the one that I used to grow with. I think you can if you stick the Pepe's front. I'm sure you can put Pepe's on. I'm not sure if the height's wrong or something like that. Do we need anything else? Sugar. Yeah, we do actually. Thinking about it, we're out. So we did say goodbye, and we are troubling ourselves to come down here to actually do it. So we've got the fuel. That's the most important thing for the harvester that's about to run out of fuel. And yeah, we do want. Do we need any more? Do we got no? Still got plenty of chicken food. Fertilizer we've done. We don't need it anymore. Sugar beet pallets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. I think that'll do us nicely. I think I started your engine. I'm just going to push them 2 now, so that next time it's going to be. Ooh, let's do it the other way. Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to push these on while its engine started, and then we should start at the shop next time, and then we're going to get the. In fact, no. I think what I'm going to do is we've done this. Should be able to do them all, but it's slows really far down. Yeah, it's doing that. It needs to be a bit lower. It doesn't help if you do a run up either. I tried it on the combined counties. It stops just as suddenly. It does. It is surprising. You can do about what we've got there. I've done more. I have. I think the mechanics have changed a little, but you can do that many, which is quite useful. So all that remains to be said. Oh no, we did say. Let's go down the cow, which I still swear looks more like a horse. I really do. So we'll just stay down here. So the next session we can crack on with doing this little lot. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.